Hey guys, I am back. So a lot of you are probably wondering where I've been, and by the title of this video it does say my thoughts on YouTube and my current favorites, so we're gonna dig into both of those. But I really want to talk about my thoughts on YouTube first before heading into my favorites. So a lot of you have noticed that I have not been filming a lot lately, and it's for just a simple reason. I just feel like YouTube has become a community where I just don't know if I want to be a part of anymore. I'm not sure. I'm going back and forth with it. I've been wanting to film this video for a while and talk to you about kind of where I've been, why I've been gone, and what led me to kind of like disappear for a little while and just take a step back. I feel like there is so many beauty influencers on here that I looked up to at one point, and that is the reason why I started my channel. I started my channel because of these beauty influencers. They, you know, were amazing, and a lot of them I did, you know, have conversations with back and forth, and they really helped me build my channel at the time. And I know I don't have that many subscribers or that many views on my videos, but they really helped me and guided me in a direction where I felt like, okay, I got this. Thank you so much for your help. However, when I would try and reach out to them after they became this big YouTuber here on YouTube, it was kind of like they didn't know who you were anymore. And they became somebody that I didn't even know anymore, and I feel like they don't even know who they are anymore. And I feel like I've watched that with so many people that I used to watch years ago. And so, you know, like I said in the beginning when I started my channel, I really wanted this to be a community, and I thought it was a community where people just came together and they talked about their favorite things, they talked about things that they loved, and for me that was amazing. I was like, wow, this is a place where I feel like I want to be a part of. I want to be a part of this platform where you could just pop up a camera, turn it on, and start talking about things that you love. Who cares who's watching? And if people are watching, that's amazing, because you're reaching out to them and maybe they like the same things that you are talking about. So I felt like that's what this was all about, and I felt like at the time it wasn't about the money or the type of money you were making or the type of person you were becoming. I just didn't feel like it was ever going to be like that. And I feel like within the last few months I've watched so many people lose themselves over YouTube. Like they just, and I'm not going to drop any names, I just feel like I didn't know if I wanted to be a part of that. I feel like YouTube kind of turned into this community where it's so competitive and so money making driven, talking about things that they really don't like just because they're going to get a paycheck, and that's not what I want to be a part of. I don't want to be a part of that. I feel like, yes, making money is amazing, but do it the right way. You know, I don't feel like, you know, if this company is going to pay you this much money just to speak about a product that you're really not into, then, you know, I don't think that that's right. You're lying to people at that point, and I just feel like that's what this community has become, and you know, I just don't know if I want to be a part of that. So this may or may not be the last video that I film, and like I said, I've been wanting to film this for a while, but I didn't want it to come off negative. I didn't want you guys to think like, oh, you don't have all those subscribers that they have, and so you're jealous and you're hating on them. I'm not hating on anybody. I would never do that. I've just never been that competitive person to build myself up in ways where I've changed, I've lied to people about products that I really don't like. I've never been that person. So I just feel like the way that some people are doing it here on YouTube is just, it's so fake to me. I'm just gonna say it, it's fake, and I don't like it, and I don't like the people that they've become. So I don't know if I want to be a part of that anymore. I feel like in my own business that I built with photography, I feel like, you know, I've done it the right way, and I feel like there's other photographers out there that are willing to help you, and just because they've gotten in certain places and they've gotten so far in their business, they don't feel like they don't have the time to help you anymore. You know, I've came across so many people in the photography world that they are willing to help you, and you know, nobody's scared that you're going to step on their toes and take their clients. You know, there are some out there that are like that, But there are some out there that are not like that, and I've met more people that are not like that than more people that are like that. And on here, it's just people are just so competitive. I'm not a competitive person by any means. I do not like competing with other people. I just like to be a better person than I was yesterday. So I basically just compete with myself, if that makes sense. So that's kind of why I've taken a step back from YouTube, just because I've seen so many people on here that I used to know and I used to have personal conversations with change, and it's just become an ugly place to, you know, be a part of. So I don't know, like I said, I didn't want this to come off negative or anything like that, but I felt like I owed you guys, you know, an explanation as to where I've been and what I've been doing. And I really have just been focusing on my full-time job and my photography career. So and my photography has really, you know, come a long way. I've gotten so many more clients. I've been busy with that. I've actually gotten some new things that I'm really excited about. So yeah, so let's just jump right into things that I have been loving. And I feel like a lot of these things I have never talked about, so I'm pretty excited to share them all with you. Number one is this, of course. I wish I could be filming with this right now, but I couldn't get my remote to work with this. But this is my new camera. It's a full frame camera, and it is pretty badass. Like, I love this. It's the EOS Canon 5D Mark IV, and it is amazing. I've gotten 2 new lenses. I don't know if I showed one. I don't think I've ever showed that lens, but I've gotten 2 new lenses for this camera, and I'm super excited. One of them I'm actually using right now to film, and then the second one is this bad boy right here. This is the 7200 lens, and I actually love it so much. With the full frame camera, it works a lot better. The camera that I'm filming on now is my backup body. It's the camera that I used for a while within my business, and it's a crop frame, and when you go from a crop to a full, like, you can definitely tell the difference. So I really do love this one. It has built-in Wi-Fi. It has all the features that I have actually been wanting, but I just felt like, you know, it wasn't the right time. I needed to practice a little more. I needed to do a little bit more events before I splurged on something like this. So I'm actually obsessed with this. I'm obsessed with the new lens that I have and the lens that I have on my camera right now. Next is a book that I have been loving. This is called A Girl Code, and this is The Key to Unlocking the Secrets to Success, Sanity, and Happiness for the Female Entrepreneur by Cara Alwill? Leva? I don't know. The name's right here at the bottom if you guys are interested. I love this book. I felt like this book is just one of those books that gives you the courage to go out and build your business in more of a positive way. I feel like when it comes to women these days, we're so competitive with each other, and it's like we're always, you know, bashing another girl or woman for, you know, being so much better than they are. Oh, she has this, and, you know, I want that one day, but I don't have it, so I'm gonna hate her for it. I feel like this book right here gives women the power to empower other women. And it's so positive. I love it so much. Like, there's just so many good chapters in here that I can talk about, but I won't because this video will be really long. You know, it's got the power of connection. It's got be gentle with yourself. Like, there's just so many things. And I like at the end of different chapters, it gives you like my biggest takeaway from this chapter. So it like really lets you sit and analyze, like, what was your biggest takeaway from that chapter that you just read. And you know, she interviews different you know, entrepreneurs in this book. So there's so many different entrepreneurs that she's interviewing in this book, and she gives you a rundown of the questions that she asks them and the answers that the person is giving them. But it also, you know, lists 3 ways you're going to raise your glam vibration this month. There, you know, there's different things in here that just really makes you sit, stop, and think about how you've been running your business, how you've been looking at other people run their business, and is it going to be portrayed in a negative way or a positive way. So I really like this book. I think that if you guys are, whether you're trying to build a business or not, I feel like this is a very good book for all women to read. So feel like you guys need to run out and get this book. It's amazing. All right, the next thing I'm going to talk about is this little guy right here. This is the JBL speaker. It's the smallest one. I've been spending a lot of time at the pool lately. Here in my community where I live, there is a rec center, so it's just down the street. It's not too far from where I live, but we also have a new one that's just within walking distance, which I'm really excited about. But you can see like I have tan lines on my skin and I've gotten a lot darker. I've been hanging out at the pool so much this summer. This summer has been really great. But I got this speaker because I felt like I needed something that was just going to be, you know, water resistant, waterproof. This can actually land in the water and be in there for 30 minutes before you take it out with no damage. So I really thought that this was a great speaker to take to the pool. It lasts for 12 hours, which is amazing, and it's really loud. So when we're there by ourselves, like I'll crank it up. If there's other people there, like I'll, you know, keep it a little low while I'm tanning or whatever. But I really like it. I got this from Best Buy and I'm obsessed with it. All right, next I want to talk about some beauty products. Let's jump into the beauty products. So this right here is the Hydro Boost Hydrating Cleansing Gel from Neutrogena. Now you guys know I'm obsessed with Neutrogena products, and this one I had never tried before. So it's kind of like a thicker gel consistency, if you will, but you pump it in your hand and you think that it's not going to foam up, but it does foam up just a little bit, not too much. Lately I haven't been liking like the foaming products on my face, but this is really good. It really hydrates the skin. Like I feel like I don't even have to put a moisturizer on after this, which I typically do before I go to bed. I'll put a moisturizer on my skin. Why is that word so hard for me to say? I'll put a moisturizer on my skin, and I feel like with this I don't have to do that at all. Like I really feel hydrated, I feel cleansed, I feel like it took off all the makeup, the dirt, the impurities, everything that this claims to do, like it really does, and it just leaves my skin feeling super nice and soft. So I have really been loving this. Next, you guys know that I'm obsessed with the Glam Glow Youth Mud. Now I had to get a new one of these because I ran out of my other one, so this is like kind of brand new, and you can see I've already dipped into it. I love the way this smells, but I also love the way that it works on my face. My skin feels so super soft. So what I'll do is I'll just wash my face, I'll cleanse my face with this, and then I'll go in with this, the Glam Glow Youth Mud, and after that I just rinse this off and my face feels so super soft. Other skin products that I've been using, I'm all into like really trying to preserve my skin. Like I'm really trying to keep it as youthful as possible. I have these samples right here, and these are from Origins, and these are all anti-aging, like all anti-aging products. So this cleanser right here is the anti-aging cleanser from Origins. It's the Plantscription one, and I really love it. You can use it in the morning or at night, which I've, you know, used both, and I really love it. Like this right here doesn't foam up at all, but what it does is it really makes your face squeaky clean. Like you can really tell that it got everything off of your skin. Like I really love this, so I'm actually going to get the full version of this, and the fact that it's an anti-aging cleanser makes it all that much better. Like I love it so much, it's amazing. And then I also got the anti-aging power serum, which I will put all over my face, and it just kind of sinks into the skin without making it feel sticky, which I really like, and it's also anti-aging. And then there is the powerful lifting cream from Origins as well. So I want to get all of these in full-size products. I wanted to try them out in samples first, just because I didn't know if I wanted to splurge on them just yet. But the lifting cream I kind of just put around my eyes, so I'll tap it around my eyes and kind of just like go in this section right here, and then above on the lid as well, because I just feel like, you know, when you're getting at that age, like I'm over 30. I don't know if you guys know how old I am. I won't say my age on here. I don't know if you guys know how old I am, but I'm getting up there, and I feel like I just want to keep my skin as youthful as possible. So I feel like these products have really helped, and I'm super happy with them. So I believe I will be getting full-size versions of all of these Origins ones. All right, next into makeup. All right, so I have been into highlighters lately, guys. I don't know what it is, but I never really used to wear highlighters before. Like I have one on right now, and I love it. I'll talk about it in just a minute, but first I want to talk about this one right here, and this is the Smashbox highlighter. This is the one that Casey Holmes collaborated with, and I do want to mention that I'm obsessed with Casey Holmes. Like I feel like she's one of the most realist YouTubers here in the YouTube world, and I just love her. I love her so much. You know, there's nothing about her that I can say negative, because she's just so sweet. She's humble. You know, and that's what I feel about YouTubers too. I feel like they need to be more humble. Like, look at your career and look at where you have gotten. And look at how many people it took for you to get there. Like, you should be so thankful, so humble, and I feel like Casey is that person. So this is a palette that she created with Smashbox, and it is gorgeous. This is the gold one. She does have a pearl one. I wanted more of the gold one just because I feel like this one fit my skin tone a lot better. So what I do is I go back and forth between the True Gold, no, the Turn It On Gold and the Crank It Up Gold. I don't really go into the Blow Up Fuse Gold just because I feel like this one has a little bit too much like fallout. Like, it has a lot of big chunky glitter flakes in it, so I don't reach for this one as much, but if I want something a little bit more intense, I will do this one. But I go back and forth between these two right here, so I'll mix them together, and I feel like they're just amazing. Like, they are stunning. Do you see that? And I like the fact that this one right here, like, she really, really worked hard on this to perfect the fact that it does not, like, emphasize texture or pores. So I feel like that's really important because, you know, I did have rosacea and I did have a lot of texture on my skin, and I feel like when I use this palette right here, like, it doesn't emphasize any of that. So I really, really like this palette. It's amazing. It's the gold one. If you're my skin tone, I feel like this will work for you. I think the pearl one will work too. I kind of want to give that one a shot, but I really, really have been loving this one right here. All right, so next is another highlighter that I'm really obsessed with, and this one is from the Desi X Katy collection that they collabed with Dose Colors, and this is Mírame. So can you just take a look at this highlighter? Like, it's stunning. It has a mirror. The packaging is perfection. There's so much light and glitter in here. Like, that's how sparkly this package is, and I'm obsessed with it. Like, this color right here, there's not any fallout with this highlighter, but this is what it looks like. And that is what I have on my cheeks right now. You can see that it's a very soft glow. I think they named this one more of the rose gold one. I'm not sure, but it's more, but it doesn't come off as dark. Like, you can see on my cheeks, it's not as dark at all, but when you swatch it, it does come off a little darker, and in the pan it does look a little darker, but I love this one so much. Like, I felt like everybody talked about this one being made for more darker skin tones, and so that's why I went ahead and got this one. The other one is a Fuego, I believe, but this one right here, I just felt like this is me, and I absolutely love it. So I have been loving this one right here. And then next from the Desi X Katy collection with Dose of Colors is this right here. It is their palette. I knew when they launched this I had to get it because it's so cute. I love it so much. Now, this isn't a palette that you are going to want to travel with. Like, this isn't anything like that. I mean, I will definitely travel with this and probably take like something like this with me because this is what I kind of used to create this eye look. So this is it right here. I'm obsessed with it. Like, do you guys see those colors? Like, they're beautiful. So some of these you do use wet. The one on my eye right now I did use wet, and that one is called Turbo Sun. And if you guys know Desi and Katy, these names are all named after these shadows are all named after their dogs, which I thought was super cute because I'm a dog lover too. So this one is Turbo Sun. This one is Harpoon. The next one is, this one right here is Noli, and this one is Suze. I could be wrong, but either way, Turbo is Katy's, Suze is Katy's, and Noli and Harpoon is both Katy's, Desi's dogs. So yeah, I knew I had to get this palette. Like I said, it does not have any like transition shades or, you know, shades to create in the crease, anything like that. These are all just basic pop in your face colors. Like, that's what they are. So it does have a bronzy color in here, which I really, really like. And that's it right there. You can, it's the darkest one right here. And then it does have like a shimmer shade, which is really, really, really nice. And it is that one right there. I believe that's Suze. And then the bronzy one is Noli. I could be wrong. I don't know. The names are on the back of here, but I'm not sure if they correspond with what's up front. And then this is Turbo Sun, which I have on my eyes right now, and I absolutely love it. Like I said, I did use it wet and then there's Harpoon. So this is more of like a purpley color, and this is more of like a greenish color, which I don't know if these are gonna swatch, because I know these ones, yeah, these ones you have to wear more wet, but I'll see what I can do. So you can see there's Harpoon, which you would use wet, and then there's also Turbo Sun, which you will also use wet as well. So I really love this palette. I think they did a really good job, and I love how they personalized it by using, you know, more of their, you know, lifestyle and incorporate in with the palette. So I think that's really cool. I loved it, so I felt like I really needed it. And then 2 more items that I got from the collection. I wanted to save the packaging because I think the packaging is just gorgeous. Like the rose gold packaging is so pretty. So first I'll show you Over the Top, which is a gloss, and this is what it looks like right here. It is gorgeous. Like, do you see that? Now I will be honest, this is what I have on my lips right now, and I have it over a lipstick, which I'll talk about in a minute. I will be honest, I don't know what it is about this, but I feel like I've only used it a few times and it's already down to here. I don't use that much of it. Like I said, it's what I have on my lips right now. I do really like this lip gloss, but in all honesty, the glitter chunks in here are just a little bit too chunky. I feel like at the end of the day, like if I were to wear this on its own, or like right now when I'm wearing it over a lipstick, which I did wear yesterday to work, I felt like I could feel the grittiness on my lips from the glitter. So just keep that in mind, that the glitter is not as soft as some said it was. It is very chunky, and you can see it. You can see the sparks of, like, the specks of glitter on your lips. But at the end of the day, when it kind of, you know, dries out and it dries on your lips, like, you could feel the grittiness on your lips. So I'm just being completely honest, but I absolutely love it. And then right underneath it, I do have, and I love this packaging right here. I absolutely love this packaging. This is called More Creamer Please. And if you guys know them, they're all about their NC35 Starbucks coffee drink. So it's called More Creamer Please. And I really love what they did with this packaging. It's nude. It's got that really soft touch to it. If you guys know the NARS packaging, that's what this is like. And then this is the lipstick. And I don't know if you can tell, but right on the top part of the lipstick is their signature. So it says Luster Luxe, and then it says Desi Perkins. And I really love, like, the little touches they did with this. Let me swatch this. I'll swatch it right here. And I really love this lipstick. You can see it right there. I feel like the other one that they came out with, I don't even remember the name of it, but I feel like that one was just a little bit too chalky. My friend actually got that one and I got this one, and we kind of wanted to compare the both of them. She felt like that one would work better for her, but I felt like this one would work better for me, and I absolutely am so happy that I got this one because it does work a lot better for my skin tone. So the other one, I feel like when she swatched it, I felt like that was just going to be way too chalky for me. So I didn't get that one, and I don't think I'll be getting that one, but I absolutely love these two that I got. So that is all that I got from the Desi X Katy collection from the Dose of Colors. I feel like when they relaunch, I feel like you guys definitely need to get your hands on the highlighters. I definitely want to get Fuego. I think that one's going to be just amazing. I believe that's what it's called, but yes, that's what I want to get. So next is a highlighter. If you guys are not into splurging on highlighters and spending that much money on highlighters, I feel like this is a less expensive way to go. This one right here is amazing. It's by Wet n Wild, and I want to say like this was $5.99 at Walgreens. You can probably find it cheaper somewhere else, but this is what I paid for mine. And my friend Vanessa always wears this highlighter, and every time she has it on, I'm like, what highlighter are you wearing? She's like, I don't know, some cheap highlighter I got from the drugstore. And I'm like, what? So I went out and got it, and you can see that it does have like pink and purple and like kind of like brown tones with a little bit of gold in there. But I feel like this highlighter right here is amazing. Like, this highlighter is no joke. It doesn't come off at like any of those colors at all. It's right there, and it's so gorgeous. It's the first one right here, It's so gorgeous. I love it so much. So if you guys are looking for a really good highlighter and you guys don't want to splurge on something like the Desi X Katy or the Smashbox highlighter, I feel like this one right here will work just as well, and it stays on all day long, and the highlight that it gives is just intense. Like, it's intense. So I really feel like this is a good one right here. All right, next is a bronzer that I want to talk about. All of these are so new. I'm so happy. These are all so new. This is a bronzer that I have been loving lately, and it's by NARS. It's that packaging. With that lipstick, I kind of don't want to use it too much with my hands being dirty, because it does tend to get like this, and with that lipstick being a nude packaging, I just don't want to get it dirty. So this is a NARS bronzer, and this is called Casino. This is one of their newer bronzers that they launched, I want to say at the beginning of the year or end of last year. I don't remember, but I remember some people talking about this, and I really wanted to get my hands on it, and I knew that I needed a new bronzer because I was all out of my other bronzers, and this bronzer has been amazing for me. So this is what I have on my cheeks today. It kind of just gives you like a really pretty bronze color. This one is meant more for deeper skin tones, so I feel like this one is perfect. They do have, I believe, 2 other ones, but I'm not sure. But these are the bronzers that kind of just give you like a diffused kind of airbrushed bronze look, and I really, really, really have been loving this bronzer. To apply my highlighter, I knew that I needed a brush that was going to be extremely good, because I've tried the fan brushes, I've tried the brushes from Morphe, I've tried the brushes from Sigma. Like, I've tried so many brushes, and I just feel like I can't get the right highlighting brush. So I ended up at Walmart, and I ended up getting this brush right here from e.l.f. and I want to say it was like less than $3. It was a really inexpensive brush, and this brush works wonders. Like, this brush is amazing. Like, if you just take this brush and dip it, that's the wrong one. If you dip it into a highlighter, I'll just dip it into here. This does not have any kickback, by the way. Just want to let you know that. But if you were to just take this and just highlight your face with it, like, I feel like this brush is amazing. Like, can you see that? Like, it's so good. I love it so much that I'm just obsessed with it. Like, it's amazing. Do you see that? Less than $3, an e.l.f. brush. So I really wanted to talk about this. It's called the Blush Brush, but I use it more for highlighting because I think it's just really good. And then the last 2 products I want to talk about are mascaras. Now, you guys know that I've always raved about the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, but these days I've been on more of a budget when it comes to looking for makeup, and I do really want to dive into the drugstore and see if there's any drugstore makeup that I can find that is comparable to all of these products right here. I felt like I found a really good highlighter for you guys, but I want to dive into the drugstore and really see if there's like other things out there that are comparable to all of these products that I talked about, to create like a full face with just drugstore makeup, because I feel like lately I have been on a budget. You know, I bought a new camera, I bought 2 new lenses, you know, I just moved into this house and it's amazing. I love it. This is my office space, by the way, and I have quite a few new things in here. I kind of want to do like a little tour of this room because I really, really love this room. It's all kind of put together now, and I'm excited, and I just got a new Mac desktop and I'm obsessed with it. So I feel like I kind of want to do a little tour, but besides that, back to the drugstore makeup. I want to see if there's things out there that I can really find. I know I have like a drugstore foundation that I've been using, which you guys all know is L'Oreal Infallible. You guys know I'm obsessed with that foundation. But I really want to see if there's other things like blushes, eyeshadow palettes, lipsticks, lip glosses, like things like that that I can just find and share with you guys to see if, you know, they're worth it, you know, worth the money. Because I feel like, you know, Ulta and Sephora and those big name brands are just so expensive these days, and you know, people trying to start their own businesses, or you know, people just buying a house, or people having to pay rent, or people living paycheck to paycheck. It's just so hard to like spend so much money on all of that stuff, you know. So I want to find less expensive alternatives for you guys to see if there's anything out there. So I think that's my next mission. So maybe I'll film another video. But anyways, back to the mascara. You guys know I'm obsessed. I just dropped it. You guys know I'm obsessed with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and this is what it looks like. It's amazing. It's a great mascara. I love the brush on this mascara. It's, you know, amazing. It really, really, really intensifies your lashes. But I found something even better. So this is the Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara by L'Oreal. And you can see the packages are like kind of similar. Like, do you see that? They're very similar in the color tone. You actually get more in the L'Oreal one. So in this one there is 0.28 fluid ounces, and in the Too Faced one there's 0.27. So it's not that much of a difference, but you do get a little bit more in the L'Oreal one. And I feel like the brushes are so identical. Like, do you see the brush on here? I feel like it's just, it looks so much like the Too Faced one, which is weird to me. So they're kind of really similar, and I feel like they give the same results. So I have been really super happy with the L'Oreal one, and I'm happy that I found it because it's a lot less expensive. I believe this is like $26, and I believe this is only like $9.99 at the drugstore. So I'm really happy that I found this because I was already running out of this and I was getting a little worried. But when I seen people start reviewing this one, I was really happy because they actually are a great dupe for each other. So I feel like if you guys really love the Too Faced Better Than Sex, and you guys really like that volume that the Too Faced Better Than Sex gives you, try the L'Oreal Luminous Lash Paradise mascara. It's just as good. It gives you tons of volume, and it really lifts your lashes. So I feel like you should give this one a try. Well, that completes my current favorites video. I am so happy that I actually got this chance to kind of sit down, tell you my thoughts on YouTube, share my favorite products with you guys, because it's been a while and I have missed you guys. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see if I can find some drugstore products that are inexpensive and really good, so that I can come back and maybe film another video for you guys and share those things with you as well. So I hope you guys all love this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!